Good day, everyone. I am Victorina F. Oliveros, your reporter on developing and sequencing of grade level and course objectives. The grade level and the course objectives represents the core of the curriculum. The specific grade level and course objectives includes a clear expectations of what we expect our learners to know, what our learners should do, and how it will be measured. So, we have to identify several key questions to identify, select, write, and sequence these objectives. So, these are the 5 key questions. Number 1, is the objective measurable and how will it be measured? Number 2, is the objective sufficiently specific to give the reader a clear understanding of what the student should be able to do without being so detailed as to make the statement labored or the objective trivial? Number 3, is the objective compatible with the goals and philosophy of the program and the real and emerging needs of students? Number 4, is the objective realistic and attainable by students? And number 5, are appropriate materials and other resources available to make the objective achievable? As objectives are selected and written, they should be organized in an orderly fashion. This order can be achieved in numerous ways: by grade level, by strengths, in units, in sequential levels of instruction, through essential questions, or through some combination of this. Decisions about the organization of a curriculum guide should be made carefully and reflect the overarching philosophy of the program and the preferences of the teachers who are to use the guide. So, how should curriculum be organized? First, a strand or organization places all of the objectives for a specific topic or strand together in a sequential order, without regard to specific grade. Such an organization lends itself to individual instruction and continuous progress within a strand. Second, a sequential organization outlines objectives in a continuous chain without regard for grade level or strand, and allows for individual students' progress along a continuum of skills and experiences. And third, an organization by big ideas or essential questions centers the curriculum on enduring understandings. This method develops assessments and determines criteria of acceptable performance related to the essential questions. Next, a graded structure organizes objectives by the grade in which a student is enrolled and is the most commonly used structure. And finally, an organization by units groups objectives by main topics. Units may or may not be of differing difficulty and may be large or small, sequential or non-sequential. A unit organization is most commonly used for middle or high school courses. One of the most important roles of grade level and course objectives is assuring smooth transitions and curricular coordination among grade levels, particularly among elementary schools, junior high schools, and senior high schools. In addition to the delineation and sequencing of content through objectives, many curriculum guides provide additional information to help teachers more effectively implement the curriculum. For example, some curriculum guides Provide an example of what is meant by each objective. Next, suggest instructional techniques and strategies for teaching specific objectives. And suggest appropriate instructional materials that support instruction of specific objectives. And provide examples of how to differentiate instruction and modify curriculum materials to meet the needs of high-performing and or highly interested students, and provide information on how the objectives can be evaluated, and finally, suggest interdisciplinary links such as literature connections. So, that would be all about my report on grade level and course objectives. Thank you very much.